So welcome to my virtual machine, Nyegonum235. So today I want to confirm if promoting my Windows server to a domain controller worked. So to do this, I will need to download the remote desktop file that I will use in logging into my remote desktop. So go to connect, and we will need to log in with our username. So I'm going to do this and slash. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm logging into my remote desktop. There, I will need to go to my server, which I've already promoted. So to confirm if it works, I have to use that username, ensign backslash nify Nyegonum. Okay, so let's do this. Voila. All right, it seems it works. So seems I'm out of network. Okay, so it seems we got our connection back. We've been having network challenge this past week. So quickly, to confirm this, first of all, to confirm our username, we need to open our server manager. Excuse me. Okay, so we'll go to our local server. All right. Okay, so everything is just coming up. Okay, so over here we can see that the domain name is ensign.com and the computer name is Nyegonum235. Okay, so now to confirm that our Active Directory is installed, we will need to go to Tools. Okay, so over here you can see the Active Directory, list. So the most common one we are going to be using is Active Directory users and computers. Okay, so you can see that it's working. All users are listed. I think you can also find the users are all here. You can also use this to set up organization units, login passwords, login times, login dates, and so much more. Okay, so that's for that. So another thing that I'll need to do to confirm that my username is linked to the domain is to go to the GUI, the graphic user interface. So let me just pull this down. So to do that, I right click on the start menu, go to task manager. So in the task manager, I go to users. So in the users section, we can see my username, Nify Nyegonum. To confirm this further, I'll go to manage user accounts. So let me bold in this a little. So if I go to manage user account, you can clearly see that my username is linked to the domain. I'm logging in as a domain user and not as a local user. Okay, so this is confirmed. Let me pull this down again. So to further cross-check on that, we will need to use our PowerShell. So let me go to PowerShell. So to do that, I right click on the start menu. Sorry, left click on the start menu. It's already here. If it's not here, you can just type Windows PowerShell and it will pop up in the search menu. So click on this. And when it comes up, I will need to use a command to check, and that is who am I? All right, more like asking who are you? And so let's see what it says. Okay, so the feedback says enzyme /Nephi Nyegonum. So to show that this account is linked to the domain, it's working properly, and we have used our command line interface, which is the PowerShell, and the GUI using the graphic user interface from the tax manager. And so we can clearly see that the account or the username is linked to the domain, and that is one interesting thing about using this Active Directory. Okay, so that is that, and I hope this is done properly. It has been giving me a hard time. Thank you and have a nice day.